The time has come, my dearest dear, when you and I must part. How little you know the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis I that suffer for your sake, oh, love so dear. I wish that I were going with you and you were staying here. The blackest crow that ever flew, I wish could turn to eye. If ever I prove false to you, bright day would turn to night. Bright day would turn to night, my love, the elements would mourn. If ever I prove false to you, the seas would rage and storm. And when you're away on a distant shore, think of absent friends. And when the wind blows high and clear, a light to me pray send. And when the wind blows high and clear, your love pray send to me, so that I know when you return how distant it may be.
Ladies and bees and gentlemen, broadcasting to you live in front of a small studio audience from... Okay. Broadcasting to you live in front of absolutely nobody from a small flat chair in southern Germany. Please welcome your host, this guy.
Some old Mexican cowboy keeps stepping up to me, saying, "How are you, young fella? Or would you like to go and spend another season beneath the hills of Mexico?" Well, I had no employment, and back to him did say, "It's according to your wages, according to your pay." He said, "I'll pay to you good wages, enough until you know, if you spend another season beneath the hills of Mexico." Went up to that cowboy and offered him my hand, and he gave a string of horses so old they couldn't stand, and I nearly starved to death, boy. I mean to let you know that I never saved a dollar beneath the hills of Mexico. I sent up farm wages, on a steamboat I did go. Harbor bells they did ring, and the whistles they did blow. Harbor bells they did ring, and the whistles they did blow. God-forsaken fortune beneath the hills of Mexico. Good evening. Hello. What was that? Reika gives Sausage Squad a musical hug in the band. That sounded a bit wrong. And we've already got the bollocks bear. Hi, Midi. Hi. Thank you, Elephant's Hat. Thank you, Midi. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, it is at this point that that maybe I should put the bollocks bear on a t-shirt and have it available as merch. Because it has become a bit of an inside joke. Just like, here, little logo and bollocks bear underneath it. But I'm not sure if anyone would actually wear that with a t-shirt literally saying bollocks. I misheard bollocks bear and bollocks there. Bollocks here with a big red arrow. Bollocks here. I have bollocks. Request a 1 second. That's it. Yeah. Request are now on. But with a gaming layout, I do have like this little right here, this little off symbol when they're off, and I can actually actively turn them off in my gaming overlay, because otherwise it would just be there. And that's normally my indicator if the song list is off. Yeah, so manually turn it off, then I don't know if the song list is actually off, because I even don't know in which setting it is, because streamer song list is weird. It is very weird. Is it under bot commands, under bot messages? I've no idea. Absolutely no idea. I essentially just use the streamer song list for requests and stuff, but don't actively have any idea of what's going on. Bollocks bear hugging a mat-washed heart tree. But how would the Bollocks bear actually be hugging it? Would it be with his arms or with his bollocks? Oh, as in I should put these bollocks there on a t-shirt. I'm glad I did not double hog over. Oh, it did not double hog, man. Yeah, that's the thing. The song list thingy does. Ballade from. The point of the herd could not resist nicely upon these bollocks' cleavage. The point of the herd could not resist nicely upon the bollocks' cleavage. I'll figure something out, maybe. Maybe even if Raker is up for it and would like to do it, I could commission her to make a design for pay, obviously. That would be awesome. Little bollocks bear and a mat-washed heart. Oh yes. With the next song. Okay, now imagine how bollocks bear types. Boom, boom. I'll tell you, it is not easy to pay me for a commission. We can figure something out if you want to. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but if you want to, then we can figure something out. I'm evasive. Paid in hugs, all that. Spontaneous visit at work. Ding dong, hello, I'm here now. Please entertain me. Do we want to? I tease it a bit. Yeah. Elanor reveal. What is it gonna be? Do you want to do an Elanor reveal right now? Peekaboo. How to Laura. Hello. Well, then I am not evasive. Hugs good. You know what? Let's bring Elanor out. I'm pretty sure everyone already knows it's a banjo. It's Elanor is a banjo. Everyone knew that already. You guys are always talking about bollocks in here. It has become a bit of a theme, Laura. It has become a bit of a theme. Yeah, that's my vintage, over 50-year-old Mayfair banjo. It was a steal, an absolute steal on eBay. I saw her at an auction and I said, yeah, sure, just bet anything. You're never gonna get her at that price anyway. Oh, how I was wrong. This little beauty, including a leather case, €23. Really incredibly cheap for a banjo, for any musical instrument. That's a bargain, indeed. And I'm sure the seller said, I'm sure the seller was a bit. Yeah, 23, that's not much for a 50-year-old banjo. And when she arrived, she was in pretty much unplayable condition. So I completely had to take her apart because the skin needed reseating, the fingers needed retightening, and everything was just out of whack. And Elanor has one feature that I've never seen before, or never heard of before for that matter. She came with 2 extra holes in the headstock, which you can't... there. In the headstock, and some metal bits. And I googled a lot. And it turns out these are CAM-D tuners. It's actually a thing. It's a little thing you turn and it pushes against the string up there and tightens it up a bit more. So you can have... It's quite a cool feature. And after giving her a good clean, I installed railroad spikes because I still had them lying around. So I took an hammer and punched Elanor in the neck, literally. And I replaced the 5th string tuner because the one that was on there was awful. It was absolutely awful. And so I took another hammer to her, pried the old tuner out, and then another hammer and knocked the new one in. So she has been hammered quite a lot. But she's turned out to be a gorgeous instrument. Oh, and I converted her from closed back to open back. Because before she looked like that, with a resonator on the back. Took that off and made her open back. Kinky. And since you play clawhammer, it's still... Yes, I will hammer her all the time. Every day, in fact. And have ever since I got her. Oh. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I had too much fun with these tuners because it's a new thing. Lucky her if she likes it. I don't know yet. Eleanor's a bit of a quiet type, so I never actually heard her speak. Maybe one day she'll tell me. Nice. Is there anything else I wanted to say about Elanor? Did I say she's over 50 years old? She's older than most of us. Now, I said a while ago I wanted to implement more German songs into the song list. But there are many German folk songs which just are awful. Many of them are awful. At least of the ones I've heard of so far. And at some point I just got stuck with a very lovely German chap called Reinhard May. And he makes some incredible good music. And this is... that's the first German song of Reinhard May, of many that will appear. That's why I did Schnappi, right? Yeah, sure. Sure. Rahmenballade. Let me actually write that down. Maybe, because I have not heard it before, so maybe it's good. There we go, now it's writing. Ooh, hello, spider. Sort off my table. Thank you. Yeah. Let me send you 100 links with different versions. Oh yeah, please do. What does Schnappi translate to? Little bitey. yeah, little by tea. You know what? Since I'm already playing, let's put Northumbria in this queue as well. Northumbria. Sure, we'll play Northumbria. Yeah. Now, Ballade vom Pfeife, German song by Reinhard May. Let's see. Let's see if I can finally manage to pull through to plow through that one. I was thinking that Jaskier is played by Joey Snappy. By the way, there is whistling in that song, and some mics are weird with whistling. So if it sounds awful because of mic problems, please let me know. Then I'll do something else. Oh wait, no, you want unter den Toren another one. And silly, I'm not really sure if I actually know any well-translated versions of Trichomas. You'll play kazoo instead, maybe. If the whistling sounds awful because of mic reasons, I'm putting the kazoo at hand. Here we go. German song by Reinhard May. Die Ballade vom Pfeifer. Is that alright? Is that okay? Ich ritt aus San Alfredo im letzten Tageslicht. Vielleicht auch als Espresso, so genau weiß ich das nicht. Seit 40 Tagen, 40 Nächten war ich auf der Flucht. In jeder Stadt fand ich mein Bild, darunter stand gesucht. Sie nannten mich den Stillen und man flüsterte mir nach, dass wenn ich was zu sagen hätte, mein Colt für mich sprach. Meine Devise hieß, wenn dir wer vor die Mündung kommt, der ist Pfeife und dann schieß. Warum ich pfiff, das weiß ich nicht, weiß nicht mal wie ich heiß. Im Westen ist es niemals gut, wenn einer zu viel weiß. Ich weiß nur, wo mein Lieder klang, da wurden Bretter knapp, weil jeder Schreiner wusste, dass es Arbeit für ihn gab. Kam, sah ich von weitem her. Die Summe unter meinem Namen hatte 2 Stellen mehr. Ein Prämienjäger sagte Pfeifer, ich wart schon auf dich. Ich fuhr rum, pfiff einen Ton, dann sprach mein Colt für mich. Als wenig später im Salon mein 38er spiel, da spielte der Mann am Klavier dazu die Melodie. Die Flügeltür im Blick, stand neben mir ein Fremder, sehr glatt rasiert und dick. Man nennt mich hier den Denker, so stellt er sich vor, spielt er sich in den Spucknapf und sagte mir ins Ohr: Wenn du $10.000 brauchst, dann hab ich einen Plan, todsicher, genial, einfach, dankbar, nahm ich an. Jetzt sitz ich hinter Gittern, von Zweifeln angenagt. Vielleicht war doch des Denkers Plan so gut nicht, wie er sagt. Er sagt, es bringt dir $10.000, wenn du's wagst, zum Sheriff ins Büro zu gehen, dich vorstellst und ihm sagst: Grüß Gott, ich bin der Pfeifer, ich komm selber, wie ihr seht, um die Belohnung zu kassieren, die auf meinem Kopf steht. Ich sitz auf meines Pferdes Rücken unter dem Galgenbaum. Ein Strick um meinen Hals, der Henker hält mein Pferd im Zaum. Gleich gibt er ihm die Zügel und dann ist mit mir vorbei. Der Totengräber gräbt mein Grab und pfeift mein Lied dabei. Der Scharfrichter tut seine Pflicht, mein Pferd setzt sich in Trab. Von unten brüllt der Regisseur: Verdammte Schlamperei, jetzt ist das zum 3. Mal abgebrochen. Der Film ist aufgerissen, also Kinder, für heute ist Feierabend. Die Leiche, die drehen wir morgen ab. A good one. A good one. I like that one. Beep boop. I have been updated. Beep boop boop. Hi Buddha. Hi. How are you doing, Buddha? How are you doing? I haven't spoken to you in a long time. What's new in the hood, yo? Thank you, Opera. Thank you, Emil. Thank you, Raker. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Elanor. Oh no. No message with that. Zach! Zach, thank you very much. Thank you for there we are. For the 10 months. Thank you a lot. Have been fishing for the because of unemployment sucks. But hopefully caught something nice. Hopefully caught something nice like that big of a fish. Ooh, thanks for reminding me. Oh dear. What? Ooh, hello. A letter to Linda. Haven't had those in a long time. Caught about 30 white. 30 in the past 2 days. 30. That's a lot. That's a lot. I remember watching Seven vs. Wild. It's a German TV, not TV, YouTube survival show where 7 people get put in the wilderness of Sweden for 7 days and 7 nights and have to survive with only 7 tools. 7 versus, well, get it? And they were fishing as well, and they caught like 2. They caught like 2 fishes in 7 days. And 30, that's an announcement. 30 is a lot. And they're resting. We've got a letter to read for Lynn.
Time for funny words. Zerspannungsmechaniker. Badu Ananstopsel. Kiisch Kernkissen. Glaskopfsteknadelm. Aterenische Kreustisch.
Zerspannungsmechaniker. 14 months! 14, that's double 7, and a 7 is a lucky number, so double that, and it's even more lucky. Raker! That was too close, thank you! Thank you for the 14 months, Raker! Thank you very much!
Choo choo.
Choo choo! That alert sounded awful in my ears because sometimes they don't quite load in quite properly, and only the first couple of samples get played over and over again. So it was like 69%.
Kana gifted a tier 1 sub to Helmanson_M. They have given 5 gift subs in the channel.
Zag! Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Thank you very much. And Helman said, enjoy your subs. Oh, dearie me. We're already at level 2. Awesome. Thank you very much for completing the first level of the hype train. Oh, and we still got the letter from Harpress. I'm going to read it now, no matter what happens. No, dear Linda, it has been so long since I went to a con. Look out the world through a window of glass, zeros and ones. It's been so long since I wrote to you. I have recently learned about that douche, your ex. What can I say? I understand now why you were so distant. I hope life gets better now. Eternal love, Harpress. Whoop. Stay up there. I said stay up there. Thank you. I've been watching so many Harpress streams in my life that anytime when someone says it's been so long, and my brain immediately goes to it's been so long since I went to a con. Look at the world through windows of glass. Just automatically. I found that I think it was when I was watching TikTok. It's still in bed one morning, and a TikToker said it's been so long, and I started singing since I went to a con. I went fishing for the first time in my life with my partner and his wife last year. She caught 0 fish, he caught 0 fish, and I caught 3 times more fish. Also 0. I brainwashed you, how sweet. I mean, that's one way of picking someone up, or flirting. Just brainwash them so long that they always have to think of you with random sentences. I brainwashed you, how sweet. Something isn't right with the tuning. Something isn't right. I'm not satisfied with that. There we go. What? Funny, my therapist also calls his work brainwashing, with the goal of washing away all the shit that troubles you. In some weird way, it is. In some weird way, it is. I mean, brainwashing is a normally quite negative term, but in some way, it actually is. Yeah, he's got a point. What emote have I got? Hype sleep. Ooh. How does that ooh. I've got a sleeping kitten. And I'm gonna absolutely overuse that one. Oh, I've just noticed. When I was looking up there for the hype train stuff, we're at 199 followers. We're one follower away from the big 200. Let me. Where's my button? There is button. Hello? Oh, that's my table cam button, not the. And now I can't see anything. There we are. I'm in that button. Yeah. Oh, now again I broke everything. There we are. 199. I can't see it. I can't. My stream elements just not stream elements. OBS. It's just too big again. There we are. 199. Yay. Dee 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 dee. Kezumaki! Congratulations, you are number 200. The 200th follower! Thank you very much for being the 200th follower. Kezumaki. Ah, that's your fiance. I might try playing along on the guitar. Oh yeah, Budots have got a guitar now. You still see the screen. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Reiki, for reminding me. Remember that Twitch Prime is a thing too. If you haven't used yours this month, then the Peekaboo Shark and the Stash Heart could be yours now for the low, low price of nothing. Kezumaki, hello, hi. Oh, I will finally get on with the Blackest Crow. Wasn't it like last time that we had a very, very long derail about... Oh yeah, I remember. I think it was before Blackest Crow as well, wasn't it? Or was it... Was it Blackest Crow? Can't remember. I thought it was like, this is for you all to sing along. That was just me forgetting to press a button again. It was about balls, wasn't it? About someone grinding and stuff. Yeah, I remember now. How could it be anything else other than balls? It would be really expensive for me with the Prime sub given. I don't have Prime and I don't really use Amazon. That's fair. Fortunately, I've told myself I use Amazon Prime as long as I save that stuff on the delivery fees. And at some point I always get an email, yeah, beeping, your Amazon Prime membership has already paid off. You saved so and so much in shipping this year. Bollocks is now your B-plot, apparently. Yeah, first music, then Bollocks. is a member of the Twitch staff watching because we need a bollocks category. Just chatting and bollocks. What? Hayden Regan, thank you for buying this fancy dryer and collecting your free set of 23 handy plastic boxes in various shapes for a small processing fee of $200. Enjoy your purchase when it arrives in 47 months. No refunds or returns. Oh Jesus. Just chatting bollocks there, that would be that would be the most Matwash category ever, since most of the time we tend to waffle anyway. Or like a little subcategory between music and just chatting, like bollocks music or music bollocks. Yeah, something like that. for music streamers that also chat a lot, like I have apparently become. People who watch they would just because it's got the word bollocks in it. Okay, I will follow Raker's advice and stop reading chat and get on with the Blackest Crow. The time has come, my dearest dear, when you and I must part. How little you know the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. To sigh that suffer for your sake, the one I love so dear. I wish that I were going with you and you were staying there. The blackest crow that ever flew, I wish could turn to white. If ever I grew false to you, bright day would turn to night. Bright day will turn to night, my love, the elements would mourn. If ever I grew false to you, the seas would rage and storm. And when you're away on a distant shore, think of absent friends. And when the wind blows high and clear, a light to me pray send. And when the wind blows high and so that I know when you return how distant it may be. That got very dramatic all of a sudden in the middle. La, 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 What are you doing? I was trying to read chat with what Ben was. Well, there are wah-wah things for guitars, right? Well, there are not a thing called wah balls. What? Well, we have to call the bollocks bear Ben now. I'm completely fine with calling the bollocks bear Ben. Thank you, Shark. Thank you, Namatsan. Thank you, Midi. Thank you, Bluebass. Thank you, Harpress. Ocean. Thank you guys, Dee dee dee. We'll see, Raker. Talking now. You're supposed to be at work. Hello. If you didn't know, Drachna is my work colleague. And we've got a laptop in the kitchen, and sometimes we watch streams there as background entertainment. And this time he showed up because I've got a day off work today, and there are only 2 in the kitchen. Better than a Spotify playlist, for sure. I don't know, especially when we start talking about bollocks again. Well, on the other hand, it is the kitchen, and we talk about bollocks a lot. Banjos, the eternally out of tune instrument. Yeah. Never mind the bollocks. Here's the metalwash. Banjo's the eternally out of tune instrument. There is some truth to it, because the bridge is floating, so it's not glued down or fixed to anything. And when you tune, it moves a teeny tiny bit, and it screws with your intonation, especially if you haven't got it 100% accurate. And you rarely do. You rarely ever do. And as soon as you change the strings, bam, it's already out of whack again. Yeah. So it's a floating bridge keeps your banjo out of tune all the time. And because this is made of wood and you've got a thin skin on there, it also stretches and tightens with humidity. And yeah. I present to you the kazoo of a tone-deaf person. Dee 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 dee. You know what? This year I've been trying to take YouTube a bit more seriously, and I wanted to record a video of Hills of Mexico, and I decided, yeah, let's not do it in the studio right here. Let's do it outside. And I found a beautiful spot. It was wintry, it was cold, yeah, but I decided to record next to an active railway line, track lines, whatever. Yeah. If a take wasn't interrupted by myself being either cold, daft, or just misplaying or whatever, a train went by. So I had tons of takes done. It was like 2 hours just of takes that would have never made the cut. And then, at the end, finally, a take, and it went well. And not a single train went by. But I forgot that it was cold and my camera battery died and didn't save the file. Yay. So I already feel okay with the fact that it's going to be a living room session again, but Hog-Eye Man is also a very good choice for a next YouTube video, because everything's already planned for recording anyways, and I want to record it desperately. So that may be a good choice for YouTube. Dang horrible, like, exactly, yeah. Battery struggling in the cold is such a thing. We have to take double batteries for the radios out in winter so they die much more quickly in the... Yeah. I've got double batteries in my camera already as is, and when I was in England for a week at a time, my camera was always on and ready to take pictures, but it was in the summer when it was relatively warm. And they didn't even lose a bar of energy. But then, 2 hours in the German cold and it's already dead. Grand. Down my riding cane, I'm off to meet my darling Jane with a hog-eye, oh, row about to shawl with a hog-eye, steady on the jig with a hog-eye, oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, the hog-eye man is a map for me, sailing down from the water sea with a hog-eye, oh, row about to shawl with a hog-eye, steady on the jig with a hog-eye, oh, she wants the hog-eye man. He came to the shack where Sally did dwell, and he knocked on the door and he rang her bell with a hog-eye, oh, row but you shawl with a hog-eye, steady on the jig with a hog-eye, oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, it's been years since I've been gone, a railroad navvy with the sea boots on with a hog-eye, oh, row but you shawl with a hog-eye, steady on the jig with a hog-eye, oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Sally's in the garden sifting sand. The hog-eye man sitting hand in hand with the hog-eye. Oh, robot a shot with the hog-eye. Steady on the jig with the hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, Sally's in the garden shelling peas. The hog-eye man sitting on her knees with the hog-eye. Oh, robot a shot with the hog-eye. Steady on the jig with the hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Oh, one pair of hog-eye, damn if I do. Got chickens in his feet and he can't wear shoes with a hog-eye. Oh, robot a shot with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Down my riding cane, I'm off to meet my darling Jane with a hog-eye. Oh, robot a shot with a hog-eye. Steady on the jig with a hog-eye. Oh, she wants the hog-eye man. Another thing I wanted to mention regarding the last YouTube video, Hills of Mexico and batteries and stuff, I wanted to do what normally doesn't make it to YouTube thing out of it. I on my way back I already had a speech plan and all of that. The video was essentially already done, but then when I plugged the SD card into my computer, it decided not to be an SD card anymore. I am a bread now, apparently. It just didn't work. So, yeah. Doubly awful video shoot. Thank you, Rika! Thank you, Press! Thank you, Shark! Thank you, Matan! Thank you, Kazumaki! Every time I say the name Kazumaki, I have to think of cheese, because Käse sounds quite close to the German word for cheese, which is Käse. So every time I think cheese Mackie, Mackie and cheese, mac and cheese, yeah. Club of delayed reaction. Thank you, Plumage. Ooh, we also got in the pine in there. Ooh. You can make a mess of my room again. Was it 12? Yeah. In the pines was on 12 on my lip station. Ooh, fan letter time. That's the thing when I when I added it to the collab list for the first time, it was is that a bit full of myself? Sends a fan letter. Is that a bit? Yeah, doesn't make me sound a bit like an ass. So just added to Linda the secretary. And then yeah, it's to Linda. It's fine. Everybody likes Linda, hopefully, and it's become and at this point, I'm glad I put it in there, because it's become a staple of the stream. every time, or rather most of the time, we actually get a lovely letter I can read. And it's become an actual thing, just like Ben the Bollocks Bear. Ben the Bollocks Bear did something and bollocks. Oh, Jesus. And no pressure now, Bloomers. The fan letter is a very low pressure environment as is. Because if you don't want to write it, so you don't write it. And and I think if you decide to write something, then you just sit there staring at a blanking canvas and have to come up with something. And that's a point where by extreme, where go writer's block, like immense writer's block. Same with Declan's wise words of wisdom when he does marbles and you win a thing, you have to say wise words of wisdom. I've come to this point where I've pre-programmed wise words of wisdom in my stream deck just so I can press and I don't get writer's block, and I yeah, it's F is a fan letter as well. So are A and F. Oh, for goodness. And I believe, talking about fan letters while trying to write one, if someone decides to do so, isn't isn't great either. Fanja was a man with a letter. Oh no, that Raker, that'd be let air. I definitely need to work on my pun games. And a paper plane letter is an air letter. Yes. Yes. A letter not make so many stupid. I think I still got one in the making with letter and lettuce, but I can't come up with anything on the spot. Can't think of anything. I just letter and letters are quite similar. There we got one. Let us write a letter to salad. Or rather, Discord DM. Because rarely anyone writes actual letters anymore. At least I don't, and I rarely receive any. Apart from letters that just want my money. Like this one. The most majestic of leaf buckets, right here. And in majestic salad town. Commissioned to haul the black tar and build the Northumbria there on the bar. Roll, Northumbria, roll. For when the Egyptian let goes the Red Sea, and call came on high from the powers that be to build a roll monster right down on the quay. Roll, Northumbria, roll, me boys. Roll, Northumbria, roll. Tanker banks of the Mersey to the port of the law. Roll, Northumbria, roll. And fair princes ran through a bottle of wine, and watched as the giants sat down in the chine, and what lay ahead could no mortal divine. Roll, Northumbria, roll. And fair princes ran through a bottle of wine, and watched as the giants sat down in the chine, and what lay ahead could no mortal divine. Roll, Northumbria, roll, me boy. Roll, Northumbria, roll. And it's one for the hearts and above, two for the empire we love, and it's three for the fires that burns down below. Roll on Northumbria, and it's one for the hearts and above, two for the empire we love, and it's three for the fires that burns down below. Roll on Northumbria, roll Northumbria, roll. So come on, you could work me with a command that comes down on high from the desk of a man who's never held steel or a torch in his hands. Roll, Northumbria, roll. For atop the world breaker that cracks in her frame and spills her black guts all across the wild main, and she limped her way through an ocean of flame. Roll, Northumbria, roll, me boys. Roll, Northumbria, roll. And it's one for the hearts and above, two for the empire we love, and it's three for the fires that burns them below. Roll on Northumbria, and it's one for the hearts and above, two for the empire we love, and it's three for the fires that burns them below. Roll on Northumbria, roll Northumbria, roll.
Draken are gifted a tier 1 sub to Uzera. Draken are gifted a tier 1 sub to Gaz the Whistler.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the 2 gifted subs. Thanks a lot. Yeah, kitchen friend. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. It makes the hands flat and connects them noisily. Ah! Again, thank you very much, now for the 2 gifted subs. And Ozora and Gaz Whistler, please enjoy your emotes. Enjoy the peekaboo shark. My favorite. Awesome. Thank you, Opera. Thank you, Raker. Gifts met with a beer. Already a beer. Nah, it's too early. It's a bit too early for that. Watery grave. Yes. Yes. Hand bloomers taps her finger twice on the table. The Chinese tea ceremony way. Tap tap. Which key do you do watery grave in? 1 second. That will be G, G sharp, A sharp, B. I do it in B. Let me actually get my tuner out. Because I can't be trusted tuning by ear. I'm a good lord. That jug made me hate my water. The key made me and the key made me feel like yucky. I mean, that's why we use cappers for. If the key is awful, you just capper it into an acceptable key, or you just capper it up so you don't have to sing as low or as high. What key do you do watery grave in? I hit my other mic. Fuck it. The K of wet. Still not satisfied with that. No, it's in tune, but it still sounds wrong somehow. That sounds moist. I really hope there's a most K. Let me out. Like me, actually. Moist. K series, K Australia, yeah, but I haven't seen a moist K yet. I don't think there is, but it would have been. Yeah, what K you're at? Yeah, the moist one. I still. Back in the day, when I still used to live with my mother and I used to watch How I Met Your Mother, I still remember the episode, or I watched him on DVD, and I still remember the episode when Barney was on stage and did this awful play and just stood there on his chair doing the Captain Morgan but fully dressed and just said moist. And I remember switching through the languages, and and that was the funniest moment of How I Met Your Mother. Not the actual series. It's the moment when I switched through the languages when Barney said moist, because it was moist, feucht, arrefriando as something Spanish or Portuguese. I have no idea. But it was just, that was the funniest thing. Schüssel. When you say words often enough, they lose their meaning and just become noise. Also remember that. I'm still not happy with it's supposed to be a sharp G. Well, it'll have to do. It's in tune enough for folk. We wanna get on, don't we? What do you say in English, by the way? Cereal bowl. Bowl will not. They actually say bowl. They actually say bowl. They just fitted the German lips, the German dub for it to somehow make sense. Because at some point when Ted says bowl, like with a really, really exaggerated B, in the German lip sync, in the German dub they say Schüssel. Yeah, they just tweaked the German version slightly for it still to make sense. Yeah. Ages ago when I watched it, I didn't pay much attention back then. I did, because that was exactly the time when I was watching every DVD I could find in English, because I wanted my English to get better than the awful school English I had, which was awful. And I remember I started with, that was also the time when I started watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show on DVD, and I first started with Iron Man, which was a bad choice because they speak very quickly, at least for a however old I was back then boy trying to see an English movie without stopping every 2 seconds to Google what that word means. Throw yourself in a VC on Discord daily. Nightly. That's also a way of improving your English. But that was a time when I watched DVDs back to back, and I mean the same DVD. I watched movies like 4 or 5 times in a row in English and tried to understand anything. And back in those days I had the time. Yeah, let's start Watery Grave. Brother, it's been 63 days, the water's been choppy and the wind she waves. Can't keep my foot down, can't find a sleep, cause the night is too dark, the water's too deep. A samurai boarded the soul wooden ship, the sun was shining and Calabri's stock slip. And now it's all storms way out in the cold seas, and if I don't drown, surely I'll freeze. The wind blows over this inky black wave, brother, protect me from a watery grave. Sunny old street, but a powerful like me, Scotta and a straight wage. I'll back myself into that seafaring cage, where the captain's a bully and the crew is full of thieves, and the liquor's so bad, get the dry heaves. The wind blows over this inky black wave. protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. It's 8 weeks, they said 8, but it's 10 weeks and we still wait. Not a lonely rockin' sight. So it's another perilous night. Now come on, young sailor, learn from my trails. If you dream of sailing on the Emperor of the Isles, it's a tale of hard times with death every day. So don't believe one word that captain might say. The wind blows over the zingy black wave. Brother, protect me from a watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. A watery grave. Which is something that's funny. Declan was streaming earlier today, and he had a rebellious beard hair, like moustache has, tickling him in his nose. 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 And now an eyelash fell onto my slightly wet cheek because I'm sweating, and tickled me, and it was awful. Thank you, BD. Thank you, Raker. Thank you very much, Sean. I gift all the waffles. You seem to be hungry, Raker. You seem to be very hungry today. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Another. Today seems to be the day of constant fan letters, doesn't it? Sweaty Irish tickle. Well, that sounds like something that should not be scratched in. That should not be searched in Urban Dictionary. There are some things in Urban Dictionary where you think, who in the name of everything that's good in this world comes up with that? There are many. Urban Dictionary is a very valuable resource, especially for a non-native speaker like me. But sometimes there's stuff in there where you just think, how? It's the only explanation I can have for that is essentially just horny teenagers writing something on there for the sake of having written something naughty on a website. So yeah, there are there are some definitions on there that's just how. Dear Linda, help! Manwash is punning. Oh. Dear Linda, help! Manwash is punning. Yours truly, Harpress. Now stay, and it falls down again. You know what? I'm not going to put you above the other mic so you can fall down all the way into oblivion. So, fine, you're staying there now? Perfect. Oh, yeah. It looks like I'm being naughty, like I'm being angry with chat, but I'm being angry with that guy because he's constantly slipping down. I'm not angry with chat. I'm angry with this stupid mic stand. Staying now? Perfect. I had pizza. I will have mashed tatties. Ooh, I do quite like mashed tatties. But or rather, at this point, I quite fancy anything without Nuremberg sausages in it. Because at work last year, or rather over the New Year, where we were closed for 1.5 weeks, and we were throwing out everything, and we were also having a couple of Nuremberg sausages that were already over the sell-by date, but they were frozen when they were still good, so no problem there. And it was quite a huge package, and every meal I've had since for this year had Nuremberg sausages in them, and I'm quite glad if I don't have to see them anymore. OMG, Rick, I don't know why, but I read that as mashed titties. Well, who knows? Maybe that as well. That will happen again as well. At least it sometimes feels like it. I thought of something completely different again. Is that oversharing? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it isn't oversharing. It's essentially what you feel comfortable putting on the internet. World needs a more open dialogue about the cycle. I was going to say about something unpacking and Linda and Proud Woman on display and stuff, but I can't string sentences together anymore. That's TMI. Truthful menstruation information. On an entirely different note, I've completed my fan letter. Everyone, prepare thine ear holes for a letter for Linda from Bloomers. Dear Linda, I hope you are well. You have now been gone quite a long time. We all still miss you a lot and hope that you can come back soon. I feel that I should proffer some bad news, though. Matt West has interviewed a bear named... Matt West has interviewed a bear named Ben as his new assistant. I don't know if Ben will get the job, but that bear does possess some assets that you do not. Please look after yourself, and I hope you remain in possession of a sufficient supply of IKEA pencils. Always yours, Bloomers. As I was reading that, has interviewed a bear named Ben. Oh, is Bloomers going to talk about bollocks? Is Bloomers going to talk about bollocks? When is it coming? There it is. That's awesome. Assets. Oh, pure perfection. Pure perfection. Oh. And I mean, I can have two assistants. I mean, I can have Linda and and Ben. Oh, that's good. 555 logs. Number and word. Linda! Getting a new colleague. Yeah, it's Ben. He's called Ben, yeah. He's awesome. He's got bollocks. Yeah. And he's a bear. He's quite fluffy, yeah. You gotta have an actual colleague. They can sharpen the office pencil together. One can turn the crank on the pencil sharpener, and someone can just stick it in. Isn't that? Yeah. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Cool. Talk to you later. Bye. Best investment ever. You can have an assistant and a and a bollock system. Now, a thing just happened. I lost the little rubber piece in my ear. I will take it out of my ear and please enjoy the intermission screen for a second. It's back where it belongs, and it's probably gonna pop out after stream again. Sploosh. So Ben is a bear. Is that oversharing? Did Ben want to be outed like that? I mean, it was clear from the beginning, wasn't it? Tempted to do that thing that removes the overlay. I mean, it will most likely definitely break the intermission screen, I think. because I wanted to have everything in one scene, so everything can whoosh all over the place. Like when I go to gaming, everything just whooshes. Oh, I'm sorry. Everything just whooshes in place. And go back to normal mode, please. Thank you. And I wanted that optic, and it comes with some benefits, but it also comes with some drawbacks. That's some redeems that involve whooshing the camera around, break your stream for a little bit. Did my redemption from Mongolian throating show up? It did. That's why I got the yick. Because the next one would be Under in Sorrow, and I'm doing. We got a bit sidetracked again. Laddie, Bonnie laddie, launching timber on the deck, Bonnie heeling laddie oh. Way hey, and away we go, heeling laddie, Bonnie laddie. Way hey, away we go, Bonnie heeling laddie oh. I'm a bad influence. Nah. Getting distracted is part of the fun of being a streamer. It's not entirely the point of a music stream where normally music should be the main attraction, but it makes it way more fun if you can just waffle for a while. But now, Mongolian throat singing. Dee, dee, dee. Were you ever in Cape Bang? Laddie, Bonnie laddie, launching timber on the jack, Bonnie laddie oh. Were you ever in Mobile Bay? Laddie, Bonnie laddie, screwing cotton on a summer's day, Bonnie laddie oh. Were you ever off Cape Horn? Laddie, laddie, where the girls they do come down. Bonnie laddie, oh. Were you ever in Bombay? Laddie, Bonnie laddie, drinking coffee and bohey. Bonnie laddie, oh. Way and away we'll go. Laddie, Bonnie laddie, way and away we'll go. Bonnie laddie, oh. Were you ever in Vallepo? Laddie, Bonnie laddie, where the girls put up a show. Bonnie laddie, oh. Were you ever in Mobile Bay? Laddie, Bonnie laddie, where the girls all shout hooray. Bonnie laddie, oh. Way and away we'll go. Laddie, Bonnie laddie, way and away we'll go. Bonnie laddie, oh. Is that a Pikachu twerking? There was an error getting emote data. Please try again later. I will try again right now. That was an error again. Is that a twerking Pikachu? That's amazing. Away and away we'll go. Laddie, money laddie. Away and away we'll go. Bunny laddie, oh. I knew you'd know. I constantly. That's the thing about being a streamer. You constantly have an eye on chat, and it's not distracting at all. No need to be sorry, Locker. Absolutely no need to be sorry. Oh, dear me. I am running out of water. Secret product placement. Oh, we can make that an ASMR experience. There we are. I can't see when it's full, and I'm in danger. It's still a bit to go. Thought we might get a kid again. I did. Especially nowadays. The moving emote. In the olden days when I used to be young, you only were getting moving emotes with BTTV. and the moving emotes are always distracting. I love them. I dearly love them. Do not do danger things near your PC. They die from water. Most of my electronics have gotten their fair share of spillages. And you already, I did. Yeah, but my electronics already got their fair share of spillages and was it Bloomers and Speedy, I think, already know about it. That it can happen at any time. You know what? Let's try Undone in Sorrow on Elanor. Because why not? Why not? When she's already here. Do they need more though? Probably not. Probably not. And yeah, they aren't the most expensive 1, 2, 3, 4. They aren't the most expensive things ever, but still you don't need to break them on purpose. We have already learned that audio mixers do not like baths. Yeah. And the faders are still sticky. Especially is there any way I can show you? I don't think so. Is it on table cam? Is it? No, that's my Alexa. Yeah, essentially poured some beer all over the main fader, and yeah, they're still sticky. Alexa, play Despacito.
Despacito von Luis Fonsi von Spotify.
Alexa, stop. I don't want to get copyright claim. One fun thing about my Alexa. Let me mute her for a second. The fun thing about, so we can talk freely, so she doesn't hear us. The one cool thing about my Alexa I discovered recently: if you insult your Alexa enough, she will unlock a skill that insults you back. And apparently, over the years that I've had her now, I've insulted Alexa enough times that I've unlocked that skill where she insults me back. And at this point, I just do it for fun because her insults are genuinely quite creative and funny. They're so good. Really, yeah. that's. I'm still trying with Siri. Alexa, subscribe to Mawash Kaiser on Twitch. I'm still trying with Siri, but I don't know if Siri has that Easter egg. Alexa, subscribe to Mawash Kaiser on Twitch.
Da bin ich mir leider nicht sicher.
Aww. Mine was being weird last night. It just glowing and the blue circle was circling, but it didn't say anything. And when I talked to her, nothing happened. That's when Alexa's updating, or at least I think. I think that's when Alexa is either updating or loading something. Or when Alexa has developed free will, then Jeff Bezos comes along and just resets her. She updates, yeah. My dad just called me to talk about his model trains. Oh dear. And when he went to talk to my mother, whom it turned out was talking with my sister, so we had a little communication through my parents' phones. Awesome. Okay. And then also one hilarious thing on bonus extra family. Yeah. Also one hilarious thing is I rarely ever get called on my phone. I essentially use it for WhatsApp and YouTube and other stuff. And sometimes when I get a call and I never hang up. I always wait for the others to hang up because sometimes they forget and you get a little bit of bonus content. But at the time when by the time when they go to the loo, which happened once, I usually hang up or give them a little hint. Yeah, so if you call me, I never hang up. I never hang up first because there may be bonus content. Dee 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 dee. Where the wild flowers grow, there they lay restless as the wildest wind, born with a love deep as the ocean. This was a girl that I did win. Left her there back in the mountain. See the little riches to gain. When I return, no earthly treasures could ease this heart so full of pain. They're so high upon the mountain, neath that little Mount of clay, the girl that I returned to marry, so still among the flowers lay. I'll go away and I will wander, lay aside my earthly gain, and I'll not end a man with riches, undone in sorrow I remain. Not with me. My favourite person call is my partner's gran. Any call over 30 seconds has to be on something super important like cats. Hi, are you well? Yes, good. No, let's meet them in person. Anything else? No. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh dear. That wouldn't work with my family at all. That wouldn't work at all. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, son. I went for food and a wee, and we're still on Undone in Sorrow. We were, yeah. Neither was mine, but she's great. Yeah, well, again, usually when someone calls me, you have to carve out like a good 5 to 10 minute chunk. Also, Rachel, that's a bit like our calls as well. Our Discord calls. We tend to waffle for hours. Even if the topic we initially wanted to discuss is already 5 distractions in. And it's quite fun, it is. I'm gonna be right back because I need to get my bass. For In the Pines. And hopefully this time I don't hit my ceiling lights again, cause that usually happens. We are super we absolutely are, Rika. Down, 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 down. I sat on my receiver again. Dee 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 dee. Bloomers use confusion. Bloomers use confusion. Bloomers use communicate. It hurts itself. It hurts itself in its confusion. Oh, dear. Me no English today. I should just continue in German. Well, as if that would be any better. There. I need more cable. Please give me cable. Thank you. We do need a waffles emote. Where's Martona? Are you in town? Please tell me you are in town. Oh yeah. That's an E. That's an A. Yeah, we're in tune. Cool. In the pines where the sun... Ooh, one thing I almost forgot. I need to cap up the banjo. And give it a little... At least a fifth string, so... yeah. Come on, register. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. Oh, and I also need my melodica. See what I mean by mess within the pines? Because you need every single instrument on this planet. Yeah. And I need another microphone. There we are. Hello. Cool. Dearest Linda, the bunny is very cute. Was it your idea or hers? Also, so jealous of your new kitchen. Hope moving goes well. Take care. Every single instrument, including the Ben Bear wobbles. I've got them right here. Yeah. I've been wanting to get a melodica for ages, but alas I made a list, and the list shall be obeyed. Making lists with income and all this stuff is absolutely a good option. And I mean, this melodica is from Tommen. It used to say Tommen on here until I put Mausch Kaiser on there. So it's the cheapest one they got, and it does its job. There's one A in there that's I think it was the middle A. Yeah, that's a bit out of tune, so I rarely ever use it. But other than that, it's okay. It does its job. If you absolutely want to play melodica every day for 20 years, then it's not your cup of tea. But for the occasional melodica it does its job. Oh, no, I made a list of which instrument. Yeah, if you need a melodica and you don't mind it being a bit out of tune, just get the Tommen one. It does its job. At some point, I still want the Ortega double-necked uke. Because it's just awesome. I can't remember if it's one double course and one single course, but it's cool. I think it was a double course and a single course. Cost is no barrier. The Buddha instrument family must expand at any cost. We need more Buddhas more Buddha family, musical family members in our world. The Emporium must grow. Yeah. I mean, I want to talk. I've got tons of instruments. And instruments make great decoration. That's what they're very good for. I'm derailing again, aren't I? In the pines. Hardcore concentration mode. Little girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I'll shiver when the cold winds blow. Her daddy was a railroad man, killed a mile and a half from here. His head was found in a driver's wheel. His body was never found. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I'll shiver when the cold winds blow. Longest train I ever did saw passed over the Georgia line. The engine passed at 6 o'clock, the cab passed by at 9. In the pines where the sun now never shine, I'll shiver when the cold winds blow. I asked the driver for the time of day, said he threw his watch away. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine, I'll shiver when the cold winds blow. Little girl, where did you go? We're going to where the cold winds blow. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine, I'll shiver the whole night through. Little girl, what have I done? What makes you treat me so? You've caused me to weep and you've caused me to mourn. You've caused me to lose my home. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine, I'll shiver the whole night through. If I'd have listened to what my mama said, I would not be here today. But the same old train that brought me here will soon take me away. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine, I'll shiver when the cold winds blow. Little girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine, I'll shiver when the cold winds blow. In the pines in the pines where the sun don't ever shine, I'll shiver the whole night through. In the Pines Chuckle Edition. Indeed. Oh, now I gotta clean up after myself again. But that's no biggie because we can have some background music within the Pines. Yeah. Extra merit award for sticking through, that's all. Yay, I got a trophy. Even got a spot for that trophy right here in the middle where you can see it. Where the sun will never shine, I'll shiver when the cold winds blow. Little girl, where did you go? Just going to where the cold winds blow. There we are. Love that song. It is a good one. In the Pines is such a gorgeous song. Yeah, but playing it on loop was definitely the better choice because it's the same stuff over and over and over again. So playing in the loop and adding all the different things definitely was a good choice, and I do like the result. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Bluebeard. Ooh, random song. That's a redeem we haven't had in a while. Random song essentially is me going through my Ultimate Guitar, my saved tabs essentially, and finding a song that I quite fancy at this particular moment. I do have Maiden Wine in there. That's a song by Leonard Nimoy, the guy who played Spock in the old Star Trek series with Captain Kirk. He sung that song, and apparently he's got quite a backlog of music, which is awesome. Fairy Tale of New York, no, that's on the song list. He did that lovely he did. So now, do we want to do another Reinhard May song, or do we want to have a Longest John song? To be or not to be? That's the question. Let me make a poll. Where poll? Where can I make poll? There is poll. New poll. Rod random song. A Longest John's one. Or the Reinhard May one. Sure, you can vote with stashes. Let's make it a short 1 minute poll. Start poll. What random song should we play? So far, 1 for the Longest John's one. Who will win? The pots are still open. It's still anybody's game. 4 for the Longest John's one. Will Reinhard May take over? It's 6 for the Longest John's one. I think the Longest Johns do have a staggering 7 for the Longest John's one. A staggering lead for the Longest Johns. Will Reinhard May recover, or will the Longest Johns prevail and win over Reinhard May? Reinhard May moving forward with 2 extra votes, but the Longest Johns are still 7 still in front. Still a landslide win Now, 3/4 of the time are already over. It's still 7-2. 7 for the longest johns. Who will win? Still anybody's game. Someone could come in and make a huge stash bomb, but no, I think the longest johns have got it. And it's the longest johns one. And Harper's contributed 200 channel points. Cool. That's quite a long one. Can I fit it on one screen? No, I can't. I need to scroll in the middle. How would we? Let me put that on my vertical screen and let me put you on my main screen so maybe we can see it. Yeah, that sort of works. Let me put stream elements somewhere in here as well. Cool. Yeah, that seems to be working, so I don't need to scroll as much. Perfect. And the random songs are neither... That's quite a long one. Can I fit it on screen? Out of context, Matwash. I'm still glad I don't have a quote thing because... Again, out of context. That's quite a long one. That's actually a funny one. That's gonna be a that's gonna be a plow through, but that's a random song. Neither practice nor polish, just a random song off my ultimate guitar list. You have me though, and I'm glad I have you, Raker. Didn't you put the dangly one in the Rakerbot command list? Once you go dangly, you never get back. Cool. You want a quote? There you go. That's quite a long one. Can I fit it on screen? I was 2022. Oh, it was. I think it was at Raker ad. I think. Let me. Oh, I can't copy and paste today apparently. Add Raker ad, maybe that one. Maybe Nightbot just doesn't want to play game at the moment. Or let me. Or is it Nightbot or is it Stream Elements? I don't quite remember. But I'll have a. I think it was. Let me actually check Nightbot right now. Commands. Where are my custom commands? Custom commands. Doobie doo. No, it's add Raker. Yeah, you did the correct command. It's just unresponsive. It's just Nightbot being weird. But I think I can add it manually in the API. Random song. It's gonna be Longest John's Last Bristolian Pirate. Well, I used to be a farmer and I made a living fine. I had a little stretch of land along the western line. But times went tough. But times went by and though I tried, the money wasn't there. And bankers came and took my land and told me fair is fair. Looked at every kind of job, the answer always no. I now they'd always laugh, I just let 20 go. The government, they promised me a measly little sum, but I've got too much pride to end up just another bum. And And then I thought it gives a crap if all the jobs are gone. I'm going to be a pirate on the River Severn. And it's a hee-ho, hi-ho, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a hey-ho, hi-ho, farmers by your doors, when you see the Jolly Roger on the seven mighty shores. Well, I think the local farmer, they would know that I'm at large, but just the other day I saw an unsuspecting barge. I snuck up right behind them and they were none the wiser. Rammed the ship and... I rammed the ship and sank it and I stole the fertilizer. Bridge outside of Bristol, it spans a mighty river. Farmers cross so much and feel their stomachs are a quiver, 'cause they know the captain is hiding in the bay. I'll jump the bridge and look him cold and hit sailor with their hay. Unpracticed. And it's a heave-ho, hi-ho, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a hey-ho, hi-ho, farmers by your doors, when you see the Jolly Roger on the seven mighty shores. Well, Mountie Joshy chased me, was always at my throat. I followed on the shorelines 'cause he didn't own a boat, but cutbacks were coming and the cover lost his job. Now he's sailing with me and we call him Salty Rob. Swinging sword and skull and bow in a pleasant company. I never pay my income's tax, screw the VAT. Sailing down to Casham, the terror of the sea. If you wanna get to Tesco, lad, I gotta scroll and you gotta get by me. And it's a heave-ho, hi-ho, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a hey-ho, hi-ho, farmers by your doors, when you see the Jolly Roger on the seven mighty shores. Well, pirate life's appealing if you don't just find a tear. I hear that up in Yorkshire there's a band of buccaneers. They roam from Yorkshire Dales, from Smith to Balleray, and you're gonna lose your flat cap if you have to pass the way. Well, winter is a-coming and the chillers and berees. Then by pirate days are over once the river starts to freeze. But I'll be back in springtime and I've gotta fly. I hear there's lots of plundering down in the Isle of Wight. And it's a heave-ho, hi-ho, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a hey-ho, hi-ho, farmers by your doors, when you see the Jolly Roger on the seven mighty shores. And it's a heave-ho, hi-ho, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a ho, hey, hi, hey, farmers by your doors, when you see the Jolly Roger on the seven mighty shores. When you see the Jolly Roger on the seven mighty shores. Hey! How? That is, on the one hand, that's all of the lyrics in existence in one song and at speed. Deary me, how are the Johns managing to sing that? That's many words and fast. Clap, clap, Moshe. Thank you, Bloomers. Thank you, Rika. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you, Alan Sean. Thank you, All Price. Thank you, Laura. But Last Bristol Empire is an incredibly fun song. but wasn't it? Let me go back to Ultimate Guitar again, because there was one verse in there that was a bit weird. Da 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 da, Lost Bristolian Pirate. What was it? Yeah. Well, Mountie Joshy chased me. He was always at my throat. He followed on the shoreline because he didn't know the boat, but cutbacks were coming. The copper lost his job. He's siding with me, and we call him Salty Josh. It's now Salty Rob, isn't it? Officer Robbie chased me, and not Officer Joshy. Or is it still Joshy? And I just misheard all of that. Well, it did avoid. Yeah, I mean, Saskatchewan is a word that sort of rolls off your tongue, but on the river Saskatchewan, it's still fine. But Saskatchewan is when you just read it, it's a scary word all by itself. Indeed, yep, yes. Okay, then it's now Salty Rob. Still got my hearing, thank God. The Last Pirate of Saskatchewan. I don't remember the original the original title, but it was something along the lines of Saskatchewan. Yeah, there must be the lyrics when Josh was still the fourth. Yeah, and there was another one that was and there was another verse where it was a bit off, but it was not that quote unquote major as Robin Josh. Yeah, it might be just an old version, but hey, it's a version and it's got chords, so it's perfect for me. It's like a candle, but not really, because he's not dead. Yeah. Humbug! There was one really odd word that, yeah. I sort of glossed over it because with one eye you're reading the current text you're currently singing, and with the other eye you're already reading ahead, so you know what your lips are supposed to be doing. So I simply glossed over it and sang it, but definitely was one odd word in there as well. But I couldn't tell you which one it was, but that definitely was a weird one. You know, I feel like more uke songs. Should we do? Yeah, let's do the Ducks to Give, because why not? And I think, whoa! I just looked at the clock. It's been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. Do I hear more ukes? Yes, you did. I think after No More Ducks to Give, we're gonna have one more song. Then we're gonna raid somebody and see who's botherable. But first, No More Ducks to Give, one more song as a last song, and then it's a raid time. Yeah, it's raid time. Dee 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 dee. Where are my ducks? I want my ducks. Where are my ducks to give? Dee 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 dee. Ha! I was searching for ducks and not I've no more ducks to give. You know what? Let's do Ashes as a last song and Scorse Schurch as a penultimate song. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. That is ein good plan. And let me do overlays, requests off. No, now they're on. Wow. Let me turn them back off again. Oh, wrong song. Which Buddha? Which song would you? Blah. Ah, you meant the other Turbo Beer song. That's no longer on there. You meant VHS, didn't you? Yeah, that's no longer on the list. I can try VHS, but it's been a while since I played it, but I can give it a try. Still, I think I still got it in the song list in there. No, that's the intermission music. That's No More Ducks to Give. I've tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've yelled, I've begged and all for some success. The inevitable fact is they never will impress. I got no more ducks to give, my ducks are out of dry. I tried to go duck shopping, but there's no more ducks to buy. I got no more ducks to give, no more ducks I've tried to get. I'm over my duck budget and I'm now in ducking debt. I strive to get everything done. I played by all the rules, but I very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed and wooed and laughed a distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to go. And I've come to realize I don't give a duck at all. 'Cause I've got no more ducks to give. My ducks have flown away. My ducks are now so ducked off they refuse to duck and stay. I got no more ducks to give. My ducks have gone insane. They've come back around and passed me while they're ducking off again. I got no more ducks to give. My ducks have all dissolved. I've planned so many projects, but my ducks won't be involved. I got no more ducks to give. My ducks have all been spent. They ducked up from the building and I don't know where they went. I got no more ducks to give. I got no more ducks to give. I got no more geese. I got no more sheep. I got no more ducks to give. Oh, Jesus. I still had a jacket on there and I didn't know that. That could have gone badly. Thank you, Midi. Thank you, Song. Thank you, Shark. Yarr. Now, let me quickly see if I... Ah, there. VHS. Okay. How did it... Oh, dear me. Whoever came up with that banjo part, his eyebrows deserve to be ruffled through. Ab wir Fernbedienung hängt, drücke nur Rewind, Repeat, doch die Funktion geht's leider nicht. Es rennt vorüber wie ein Film, gerade Freude super Ort, will das Bundle einfach stoppen, doch das liegt nicht in meiner Nacht. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück, ich wünsch mir doch nur das. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Die Angst ist groß, dass ich sonst äußerst was vergess. Die Anekdoten gehen verloren, sie schwimmen im Lauf der Zeit. Die allerbesten Geschichten mit die allerbesten Leid. Beim neuen Film kommt das Ende immer zu früh. Spur zurück bis zum Start und schau mir selber nur mal zu. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück, ich wünsch mir doch nur das. Spult's mir mein Leben zurück wie eine alte VHS. Meine Angst ist groß, dass sie sonst alles was vergess. Ich da das alles noch mal schauen. Vielleicht nicht so viel verhauen. Ich da das alles noch mal schauen. Vielleicht nicht so viel verbauen, ich vielleicht nicht so viel versauen. Spritz mir mein Leben zurück wie eine Eule VHS. Spritz mir mein Leben zurück, ja, ich wünsch mir doch nur das. Spritz mir mein Leben zurück wie eine Eule VHS. Meine Angst ist groß, dass sie sonst als das Wort vergesst. Surprisingly well for a song I didn't play in half a year. Oh, the love heart. Ah. By lack of a light phone. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you, Minnie. Thank you, Rick. And then it's like, right excellent. Thank you, Nimbus. Thank you, Oliver Son. Thank you, BT. You know what? Let's do Ashes while we're on. Ashes wasn't Capo 4, I think. Ashes. Go. Yeah. Okay. No more questions. Point proven. You are very mature. Congratulations! Yeah! Yay! Yay! It's like the baby shower card, it is. Oh, dear me. The awful thing is, Ashes is a quite sad song, and I've got a giant penis on my screen. I'm gonna be so distracted. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Oh, dearie me. He's taken his new job very... He is, isn't he? He is. That's one thing missing. There we are. Now it's perfect. You say a huge penis on his skin is distracting. You better not quote that. I mean, we already have the long one that I don't cut there, barely can fit on the screen. What does a penis hurt by now? Let's let's name the devil by his actual name. Let's just say penis. Get it out of the way. Oh yeah, you're right. It didn't work because it isn't in because it didn't work. Let me. Please tell me it didn't work now. Still didn't work. What? Successfully added. Entry 49. Oh, ignore what I just wrote. It is not in. My mind, for once, my mind even didn't even go there, Raker. The bot demands it does. Apparently it does. Oh god. I should set my channel for mature audiences only. Maybe then I'm gonna get a bit mature in the future. I'm somewhat strange. Nah, don't be. Nah, not even a bit. Calm down. Ashes is a sad song. We don't want random giggles about the giant penis on my screen. Watch that old fire as it flickers and dies. That once blessed the household and lit up our lives. It shone for our friends and the clinking of glasses. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Capture the wild things and bring them in line. And own what was never your right to confine. The lies and the laws and the songs are what matters. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Now do you feel heavy, your eyes dropped with grief? Your spirit is well and your suffering is brief. So never you buckle and bend to the masses. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Now get around the fire with a glass of strong ale and tell us a story from beyond the pale. Bury some seeds and expect some strong branches. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Now show me a man that can meet all his needs. For what we need most now is unity, see. A common old song for all creeds and all classes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame. What will we do when the world is ending? And time it is halted for friend and for foe. Try to hold on to the time as it passes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I did my best not getting distracted by the giant willy. But you did it. Thank you, Shai. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Bluefish. Thank you, Elanor. Thank you, Rika. Peter gets met with the beer. You know what? You know what? Oh, yeah. And what? DZ Capo DZ edition, lifetime warranty, and it isn't a can you be quiet, please? And it isn't a musician's tool if you can't open a bottle with it. Free Willy, great movie. I'm gonna get the giant Willy off my screen now. Goodbye, Willy. Thank you, Alfred. Oh, dearie me. Buddha and everybody else, cheers. I just opened Twitch and there were some weird noises that could be interpreted differently. William, Richard, very romantic. There he goes off into the sunset, very romantic. Yeah. I mean, I do have to say, these lanterns are incredibly romantic. Like if all the fancy LED stuff is offline and my I do have some new gear. I had it since last stream when we did unpacking. Last derail of the stream. Then we're gonna raid somebody. When the fancy LEDs are off and my supernovas are off, there's some new gear that arrived. A huge Richard. You have a huge Richard. And some supernovas arrived shortly before last stream when we did unpacking. And they genuinely are supernovas. They are. This is the light I used to have for over a year. These IKEA lights, and now I'm in complete darkness now. That was before, and now we're genuinely supernova territory. These are so bright. These are so bright. But yeah, I digress. Let me. What's a good? No, I need songs. Let's do Hills of Mexico, because why not? And see who's online. Ooh. Loud. Oh, that was so loud. Yeah. Oh, it's.
In old Fort Worth in 1883, some old Mexican
Cowboy came stepping up to me. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by and for all the bollocky distractions today. It was immensely fun. Oh, nice. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by and spending almost 3 hours, 2.75 hours with me. Oh, because it was fun. It was quite fun. Oh, cool. Thank you, Harvest. Thank you. Because you are the awesome ones. I would still be sitting there making music, but I wouldn't nearly enjoy myself as much as I do, and progress would be very minimal. I mean, it's very minimal right now, but it will be even less. because streaming keeps you practicing, keeps all of your older songs practiced, and it's just such an awesome hobby. And thank you everybody for making me keep this awesome hobby up. Thanks for the lovely stream. Raker, thank you very much for the lovely modding. Oh, I've got a timer. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, and send some love out to Matu.